Hi guys, we're finishing up EDU 144 LN 181. This is your last week, and you know that all assignments are due by the end of the week. You have a big paper that is due, and I'm going to go over some of the things with that. You also have your 10 questions. Remember, they are in essay format, double spaced, and it is not one sentence when you're writing an essay. You need to have at least 3 to 5 good sentences on what you're trying to say. It's always good to cite your sources if you use work that is definitely not yours. So you have your final exam paper, and I'm going to go over some of the things for that. You have a rubric, you have an outline. These are your topics that you can choose from. It's your choice, but these are the topics that you get to choose. It's probably late right now for you to try to use the writing center, so that's not an option. So you probably should have gotten started with this pretty early before trying to turn it in. But for APA style, this is a sample. So you're going to have a running head page, as well as it will, if you use the template in Microsoft Office, it will automatically do this for you. You have an opening, then you have a heading or a short title for the paragraph where you're discussing, say, for instance, if you're doing education law and the changes that have happened in child development, you may write that as your child development laws that have impacted education, could be your title. Remember that you are to be clear and concise. You do not use I, me, or I believe. Always in APA, you're writing in the third person. So when you use a quote of under 40 words, put it in quotation marks. So these people said this in this year, something that relates to your essay and what page it was on. If you paraphrase, which is putting it into your own words, something that an author said, indicate that at the end of the paraphrase. For instance, math is super fun for kids. So those are in your words, but this is where you got that from. You paraphrase their thought. If your quote is more than 40 words, you indent and you say, Reidner and Fritzer state. You don't have to use quotation marks because you have indented. So that shows that you're writing their work and what page you found it on. So as I was saying, for the essay, you write in the first person, not in, in the third person. I'm sorry, you don't write in the first person. When you finish presenting your ideas, you will want to do your conclusion. Most importantly, when you are listing those references, make sure that you put them at the end of the paper. What happens is that I look at your content of the assignment and you will get a safe assigned report that shows me if you've used work from a college paper or if you have used work from any sources, it shows up. And so I'm looking to see if you're citing your sources. So if you copy information, you need to make sure that you have cited your source because that will impact your final grade on this. I am going to attach this and put this so that you can use this as well to look at it. Okay, now let's go back. And what will happen is you have spring break on the 11th through the 13th, but your final grades will be posted probably by the afternoon of October the 11th because I will not be grading work after the end of this weekend. If you have 50s in something and you say, oh, I wish I could have done that assignment and get some more points, you can do that. You just need to email me the name of the assignment, because what happens in Blackboard, it does not let me know that you have submitted something once that 50 has been put in. I'm happy to look at it, but I will not do it past the deadline. You look at your grade and you determine what your final grade is. Remember, I don't do extra credit. I don't have any assignments that you can do to improve your grade. But if you've missed something and you want to do it to bring your grade up, that is always a possibility. You can do that for any assignment. You cannot do that for discussion boards because they have already passed. I have enjoyed working with you, and hopefully we'll get to work together again in some of my other courses. Feel free to contact me. Let me know anything that is going on with you, and hopefully, I can work with you. And I have enjoyed having you in this quick 8-week course session. Thank you so much for your time.